What is up, my pleasure babies? Welcome to Monday's episode, and it is time to get the fundamentals of getting brain. Now, I know you're thinking, Miranda, you already did a brain tips video, but there can't be enough information on how to get brain out there. So I'm here with another one, and I will be here with plenty more because some videos might not resonate with you, but this one may. I don't know. Either way, these are the fundamentals. So if you are new to giving head, or if you feel like you are just not a confident brain giver, because it is time that you get in tune with yourself so that you can give the best blowjob ever. But before we get started, if you are new here, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because every single Monday is when I release my new taboo tip or tips and tricks, and fucking hey, sometimes midweek you'll get an episode, but not last week because I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. So I kind of failed you guys, but I still brought to you a Monday video now, didn't I? So yes, just don't forget to like and subscribe and show your support. Now for this video in particular, I did find it a little bit hard to put these into numerical order. So I'm just gonna like list them off. If I start saying 1, 2, 3, just know that I actually find that all of these tips are super important, and they're all like my #1 tips for basics and fundamentals. So with keeping that in mind, we are gonna start this video off with communication. Now you guys all fucking know how I rant about communication, and yeah, I'm a talker, so duh, I communicate. But for you, if you are not the largest communicator, this is something that you definitely have to get stronger in. And if it means stepping out of your comfort zone and saying things that you don't necessarily want to say, then I mean, you have to grow, baby. So just take that step. It's all about the wording. So maybe you can think about what you're gonna say ahead of time. You want to pick their timing, the tone of your voice, and where you do it. So obviously you're not going to be talking about it right after you have sex, or you're not going to be talking about it period in the bedroom at all, and you're not going to be coming to them in an aggressive manner or throwing yourself a pity party. Those are just some of the things you want to try to avoid when you are addressing issues, right? You want to pick the right time to do it. You're not gonna be like on your way to a family dinner and just kick up the dust and kick up the shit now, because how the fuck are you supposed to clear it in the 5 minutes that you gotta get to your destination? It's just not an appropriate time. So really pick your setting, and really pick your tone of voice. Now the reason why communication is so very important, especially when you're giving brain, is because every partner is completely different. Some like deep throating, some don't. Some like ball play, some don't. Some think facials are hot, some could live without it. Some think swallowing is amazing, some think swallowing is absolutely disgusting and won't even kiss you after. So if you don't know these things about your partner, this is a really easy way for you to kind of get to know them a little bit better and where their sexual energy lies. Now, with you expressing that you care about your partner's wants, interests, and needs, that will maybe encourage them to ask you, because I mean, we've all been stuck in that situation where you're like, that ain't my fucking clit, honey, and your vocal cords have just been fucking cut, and you can't even say that, yeah, that feels good, or yeah, that doesn't feel good. And it would feel really awesome if your partner checked in with you frequently enough. Now I'm not saying be like, does this feel good? How do you like this? What about this? What about that? But it's a tasteful amount. So maybe, do you like it when I do that? And continue to do that, and then switch it up. And then that kind of opens up the portal or the gateway for your partner to tell you what they don't like. So this communication works both ways, and you will have a very strong relationship if you can have healthy amounts of communication throughout the whole thing, not just sexually. Next up is enthusiasm. So you want to fucking be there. Even if you don't know what the hell you're doing, that enthusiasm will carry you so freaking far, because you are involved, you're invested, and you want to make them come or just have pleasure in general. So if you're like acting like all timid and like you don't know what you're doing and you don't understand, just fucking get it. You got it. You'll figure it out. The point of communication is asking your partner. So with that first step, you're now going to integrate it into the enthusiasm. Oh, what do you want me to do to you? That is a really great question. Oh, I like it when you deep throat. Okay, I'm gonna deep throat, and then I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna add my own shit in there, and I'm gonna fucking rock with it. It's all about confidence, baby. And confidence is exactly what you need in the bedroom, because confidence and enthusiasm go directly together. Because this is my next point: how to gain confidence in the bedroom. For me, one of my biggest recommendations is learning to love yourself first. So yeah, I honestly stand in front of a mirror and I'll tell myself the things that I love about me. Yeah, I might not have a big breast size, but I do like my nipples, despite they are small. But that's fine, because every body is different and no body is perfect. No body is perfect. Do you hear me? No body is perfect, and that means that you have to love the one that you are in. Whether you have a bush, whether one labia is longer than the other, whether one nipple is bigger than the other, or one breast is bigger than the other, or maybe you're just unconfident about your body shape, your weight, or whatever. But if you're not doing anything to change that, and you're not working on yourself, then you can't be mad and you cannot complain about your confidence, because you are in control of your confidence. You are what is gonna build your confidence. And yeah, the people around you will also help you and act as like a post to hold you up when you can't hold yourself up. But sexually, you're not gonna have that other person there. You're not gonna have your best friend there cheering you on, being like, you look so hot, babe. That is your partner. Your partner will be doing that to you. So if you are not getting that affirmation from your partner that you're doing good or that you look hot, why are you with them? One thing that women really struggle with is actually accepting a compliment. So, you look so beautiful today. Oh, no I don't, stop. That's one example. Or, you look so beautiful. No, you look so beautiful. You automatically feel like you have to give that other person a compliment back, when really you should be accepting that compliment and only giving one if you actually truly mean it. There are so many false compliments out there. It is fucking wild. I see girls do it all the time, and I'm just like, and I'll call you out on it. I'll just be like, accept the compliment. You look fucking hot. You look so damn good. Now, when your partner does that to you and you're like, no, stop, that's not really a turn on. They want you to feel hot. They're telling you you're hot, and you are ready to lock and load and give them the best damn blowjob ever, or the best hookup ever, whatever it might be. Ask yourself this: would you rather a guy that doesn't give a fuck and he's like, yeah, like, I'll have some like mediocre sex, I'll have some like mediocre brain, or would you rather have a guy that cannot keep their hands off of you, that is like, oh my god, you're so sexy, I love it when you do this, when you wear this, when you act like this, or whatever, it turns me on. They're communicating over, and you're absorbing all of that energy, and you are like, I'm a goddess, watch me rock this brain. That is how I want you to feel. So talk to yourself and get your confidence up there. If it's confidence about the actual act, get yourself a dildo or a popsicle and just pretend like you are sucking the D, because that is what's gonna make you better. Practice makes perfect. Well, fuck, I hate that saying. There's no such thing as perfect, but practice will help you in this, I promise you. And getting feedback from your partner, they all go together. And when you're rocking those top 3 things that I just said, fuck, you're already on your way to giving the best brain. All you need is just a little bit of tips and tricks and hand moves and tongue flicks and everything, and then boom, we got the brain wizard here. Now, just like vulva owners like foreplay, so do men, but maybe it hits them a little bit different. So here are my tips to you on how to get them going. Now, I mean, we're not all comfortable with sending nudes or with sending provocative, suggestive pictures, but if you are, this is a really great way to get your partner started, especially when they're at work or at the gym. You send them a little Snapchat, because the picture disappears and you can't save it. That is very important. But you also shouldn't be sending these types of pictures to people that you don't fully trust, okay? Just know, if you are not okay with that getting leaked, then you are not sending it. Okay, that is very important. No matter how much that person wants you to send that type of picture, just keep your boundaries all in check and don't make any exceptions. So for me, it's suggestive. I always send suggestive pictures, and I'm like, hey, what do you want to do to this? Or when you get home later, we are gonna do something really fun, or I can't wait to suck the out of you, you know? Just like little shit like that. And when you're adding that picture in and you're adding that sexting, you get them like, men are weird, man. They get hard on sight, you know? So they see that and they're like, whoa, at the gym, like hiding their shit. Can't wait to get home to rail you, but gotta get through the rest of my day. So that is a really good way of foreplaying. Another good way is if you're in person. You can, yeah, do the kissing and la-di-da-di-da, but be more aggressive. Maybe like grab the leg, grab their balls, grab their dick through the jeans or through their boxers, whatever it might be. Just do not make it skin on skin contact, because you are trying to get the pre-cum to like drip out of them, okay? Before you carry on, you need to get them going. So you prime them when they were at work, you prime them when they were at the gym, they are now home, now you are getting handsy, and maybe you're talking a little bit dirty to them. So once you have them all primed up and they're starting to drip out the good stuff, you are going to remove their boxers and start with the Frenulum Flick. So that was like a tongue twister for me. It is the Frenulum Flick. Yes, you are gonna flick the frenulum with your tongue. So for those of you that don't know, you have your penis, you have the head of your penis, and right on that underside, you have this little line you'll see. And that is super, super, super sensitive. So if you take your tongue with a broad or a flat edge and you flick up and look at them into their eyes and their souls, they're gonna love it, because you're not putting the whole thing in your mouth, you are just teasing them gently. Next, you can start with kisses. So you're gonna start kissing on the sides, kissing up the shaft, kissing the head, very, very light and gentle, just holding out enough so that he is dying for you to suck him, okay? But you're not gonna do it yet, honey. Now, if your partner is into a little bit of teeth, chances are it is very, very gentle. So you can come up the side with like a side front of your teeth and just kind of like rub them up, and then look at them, and just do that a couple times, because it can get irritating, but it gives them enough to be like, oh my God, I feel her breath, I feel her saliva, because the wetter, the better. I say that about everything. I'm like, the sloppier, the better. Get all that saliva going, throw some lube in there, because lube doesn't dry up. If you haven't gave head with lube, or you haven't given a hand job with lube, what are you doing? It is fucking incredible. You need to do that, because just as much as we don't like being chafed, they don't like being chafed either. And my last and final tip for this video is going to be, do not forget to use your hands. Now, for your first deep stroke, or let's say deep throat, you're actually not gonna go in all the way. You're gonna put your hand on the base of the penis, and you're slowly gonna lower your mouth down halfway, so you can control how much you're actually putting into your mouth. Now, not only is this really good if you have a gag reflex, but this is also another way to tease them and make them wait a little bit longer before you fully go all the way in and pull up. Like I said, don't forget to use your hands the whole entire time, because it is gonna be bomb. You can get the right amount of suction, you can get different twists, different hand techniques going, and it's gonna drive your partner wild. Now, I know these were really, really basic fundamental tips, and the first three were really, really, really to make you feel confident and express how important those are. But I did leave you guys with some extra stuff that maybe I didn't add into my last video, and there are so many more brain tips that I'm gonna give to you, because I fucking love giving brain so much. I probably shouldn't say that on here. Who cares? I'm honest, whatever. It is what it is. And I know that there are other girls or other vulva owners or other penis owners watching this that are like, yeah, I like giving oral too. So you get it, you're watching it, and you are present here for it. So if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next Monday, babies, okay? Happy brain giving.